So there's something kind of strange going on the Finnair website. Most people are only seeing one business class seat available when they're booking with their Avios points, but there's a way to see 2 business class seats available. And honestly, I'm not even sure why this works or why this happens, but in this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to see that additional business class seats available that are bookable with Avios points. My name is Max and I help people maximize their airline miles, hotel points, and credit card points. Remember, hit the like and subscribe button down below. And this matters because Finnair has some really great redemption opportunities to book flights from the US over to Europe. So stick around for this entire video and let's get started. So here's the thing. Finnair has one of the best deals out there to get from the US over to Europe in business class. For example, LAX to Helsinki is only 62,500 Avios per person, which is a pretty solid redemption for business class. From there, you can connect basically anywhere into Europe, for example, London, Paris, or wherever you want to go in Europe. But here's the thing. It gets really frustrating when you search on the Finnair website and you want to book with your Avios, you only see one business class seat available. Not 2, not 3, just 1 seat. And that could be a deal breaker for some. You can keep searching date after date after date, different dates, different times, and nothing changes. There's just still only 1 seat. And so most people think there's no award availability and they move on to another airline. They book the British Airways, pay more in points, and also more in taxes and fees. And that's where they're missing out because Finnair is literally showing you different award availability depending on what region your browser is set to. So here's what's happening. If you're searching from the US, Finnair only shows 1 business class seat available. This also applies for premium economy seats as well. But if you change the region, let's say to Finland, then you suddenly see 2 seats available. The same flight, the same date, same everything, just a completely different number of award seats that are available. Now, obviously something fishy is going on here. And what it comes down to is that it seems like the airline is deliberately targeting different customers based on where they live, or at least based on how their settings in their browser is set up. Whether it's on purpose or some weird IT glitch, I have no idea, but it's been happening for like the last 6 or 7 months now. If it's a glitch, then they haven't really fixed it, which means at this point, it's pretty intentional. So you now have a general idea of like what's going on here. Let's move over to my computer. I'm gonna show you exactly how to do this on the Finnair website. So I'm here on the Finnair website, and this is an example of LAX to Helsinki flight. Current regions is set to the United States. And so what I'm looking at here is the business class ticket. It says last ticket. Premium economy says last ticket available. Economy says 4 tickets available at this price. So we're gonna see how much this changes when we change the region. So if we go to the United States and we change this to say Finland, and then click on English, apply preferences, we'll see the award availability change here. And so economy still says last 4 tickets, so that's the same. But premium economy, there's 2 tickets available at this price. And then business class, there's 2 tickets available at this price. So there's additional award availability for both premium economy and business class, but not economy. So that's proof that they're manipulating the award availability depending on what region you select as your website that you're viewing. Both are bookable. You can book in the Finland English version of the page, or you can book in the US version of the page, but it's not always the case though. Take for example, this other flight. Again, LAX to Helsinki, just on a different date, and there's 4 tickets available right here. Well, if I change this to Finland, or whichever region, we can do Finland just to keep things simple, and click on English, the award availability stays the same. It says 4 business class tickets at this price. And so there's no difference in this situation. So it doesn't work in every situation, but in some situations it does show additional award availability. Well, what about partner airlines? Well, this flight is from Chicago to Madrid. There's 4 economy tickets left here. And then there's this last ticket in business class for 75,000 Avios. Well, if I go here and change this to Finland and select English, apply preferences, it's still the same award availability. There's no difference there. So now you know how to find the award availability. How do you really maximize this redemption? Well, it's 62,500 Avios for that Finnair flight. You necessarily don't have to have Finnair Avios because Finnair uses the same Avios as British Airways, Qatar Airways, and Iberia. So that means that you can potentially transfer your credit card points to any of the other Avios programs and then move those Avios over to Finnair to make the redemption through your Finnair account. So what that would kind of look like would be you can take any of your credit card points, move them to British Airways, and then connect your British Airways account to your Finnair Avios account. And then you can move those British Airways Avios over to Finnair Avios. But you can maximize this even further if there are transfer bonuses. So sometimes there are transfer bonuses to Finnair, but sometimes there's transfer bonuses to British Airways and Iberia and some of the other airlines. So what you could potentially do is that if there's a transfer bonus to British Airways, for example, like a 20% transfer bonus, that means that you can transfer your credit card points over to British Airways to take advantage of that transfer bonus and then get those bonus points and then transfer those Avios over to Finnair to make that redemption on the Finnair website. So for example, that LAX to Helsinki flight costs 62,500 Avios. Well, that means that with a 20% transfer bonus, you only need to transfer 53,000 credit card points, and then you'll get get enough Avios to make that redemption through the Finnair website. So that's how you really maximize redemption for a Finnair business class flight. But here's the crazy thing is that Finnair is not the only airline doing this. I recently found the same exact thing that is happening with Air France, KLM, and Flying Blue, is that they're hiding partner award availability on the award counter depending on what region you're searching from. I'll link the video down in the description or also up here as well. You can go check out that video because something's fishy going on there as well. So the question becomes, what else are airlines hiding from us? How many other award opportunities are we missing just because we're searching from a certain region or we're searching from the US region? And it's kind of honestly eroding the trust I have in these programs. These kind of small strategy things separates people who get amazing deals on award travel from people who think award travel is impossible. So it's not magic, it's just knowing where to look and how to look. So remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below if you found this helpful. I'll try to keep finding more hidden strategies like this because airline programs keep getting trickier and they keep doing things to prevent us from really maximizing our points. I'll put some more videos on the screen that'll help you maximize your points even further. Thanks for watching this far, and I'll see you guys in the next one.